All right, guys, good afternoon and welcome back. All right, so I want to show us how you can use your color gum to draft your flap for the top. Now, this is my color gum, like right, the medium one, not the too strong and not the too light, the medium texture. So now you must make sure you mark the base this way to make it straight, and then this marking is done from the plain part that doesn't have the gum. The shiny part is the gummy area. Now the plain part here doesn't have the gum. Now you now decide on the exact size of the flap you want to have. So I like my flap to be 1.1, 1.2. So you mark 1.1, 1.2. Now this is the exact size of the flap I want to have, right? Now bear in mind that this size can differ in accordance to your taste and size, but for my regular adults, I use this size for their flap. Now the smaller it is, the smarter it looks. So having drafted this, now I will now cut out this flap in this form. Now this is going to give you a perfect finishing on your flap. Now some of us are always confused on how to make use of this color gum in your flap, in your sewing. Now this video will help you to give you more insight on how to do this. So I have two clothes I'm making, so I'm going to cut this flap 2 times in order for me to use it for the both of them. So 1.1, 1.2, and then bear in mind that you can do different shapes and sizes on this flap. So you can decide to make the down part V. You can make the down part V this way. So you just slash it out this point. So V is what I chose. Now the second one can be straight, or however you want to do it. So you just make sure you place them equally, or better still, you can just mark the same size again, 1.2 for the second flap, right? So I'm just trying to show you guys how this is done. You mark it this way. All right, so now I have cut out the flap. So this is my material I want to use for my flap, right? Now I have a check fabric. Now I decided to have this place as the center. It gives you that X-like effect on the straight flap of the outfit. So how I got it was I cut in a diagonal form, placed the rule, jointed these lines to make sure it's straight, then cut the width of 4 inches, then the length of your choice. Now I am going to place this flap at the midpoint of this, right? At the middle of this. So I'll place it this way, and then I will gum, right? So it's just a trick for you to achieve some material placement designs. You don't need to go extra mile to do this. It's just something that you can just do your normal calculation and you have a perfect result. So I will gum all through this way, and then I will show you how it's being folded. All right, so now I have gummed all through this way, right? So let me now fold, right? So you just fold. Now bear in mind that this flap will have an opening on the right hand side. So you're folding, this left part will come down first, right? It must come down first. So you fold at exact end where the color gum is. So you fold at exact end this way. You make sure you control the heat on your iron, right? Make sure all your foldings must be done from the wrong side. Don't fold this from the front, please, so that it will not shine the fabric. So once you have folded this one this way, then you make sure it's not exceeding the edge of the flap. So you can just trim it off a bit. Let's say half an inch this way is ideal. Half an inch this way is ideal. This way, just trim it off a bit this way, right? Trim it off a bit this way, and then I'm cutting a V shape at the base this way. I am cutting a V shape at the base this way. So cut a V-shaped material this way. Then I am placing my hemming gum one strand. So I will place my hemming gum, right? One strand of the hemming gum down here, and then I will fold. I will make sure that the hemming gum is placed inside. I will fold on top this way, and then once it's been folded that way, you hem it, right? It helps you to achieve a neat finishing. You hem it. Make sure that the hemming is being folded at exact end where the color gum is placed underneath, right? So fold properly this way, fold all through this way, and then once you have folded to this point, so now the next thing you will do now is to as well place one strand of your hemming gum as well on this other edge, right? Make sure it's not exceeding the main fabric, and then once you fold, once you have seen that it's coming out, you trim it off a bit. The folding of this should not get to exact edge. It should be 1/4 inch in, so that by the time you stitch, it will not be seen from the sides. So trim it off by 1/4 inch this way, and as well the folding should exceed the middle, so that you will not be seen from the other end as well, right? Because by the time you stitch the sides, you should seal the rough edges here if you have not weaved your edge. So fold in this form. As you can see how it's exceeding the center but not getting to the extreme. So you apply water to this part if your iron is hot. Then be mindful of the hotness of your iron, so it doesn't get to burn your fabric or shrink the material. The hotness can shrink the material if not properly controlled. So you just have to take your time, do this, and then make sure it's lapping properly at the exact edge where the collar gum is being placed inside the material. So once you gum, you cool with your cooler, right? Then make sure you take your time, go all through that processes or these processes, and then once you are done with this, so this is how your flap will look like. Look at the results we have here, right? Because it was programmed from the beginning to have this effect. So that was why we got to this stage, and look at the beauty. It's already giving the fabric. So all I'll do now is to place the fabric at the center panel of my outfit and stitch. As you can see, the exact effect is giving us a perfect finishing. So you now fold the base this way. So fold the base this way, fold them properly this way, fold the base properly, fold the base properly, right? And then you also fold this other end as well properly. So you must make sure you follow this procedure for you to arrive at a nice result and a neat finishing. I hope this video will go a long way to help you, to inspire you, to give you reasons for you to proceed in your stitching of your outfit. Thank you for watching.